It all starts with a whisper, a prophecy that echoed through the hills of Britain, a prophecy of a king, the greatest this land would ever see. This king, they said, would bring peace, unite the people, and become a legend for the ages. But where would this super awesome king come from? Enter Merlin, a guy, or maybe something more? Who knew all about magic? Merlin wasn't just some dude sitting around waiting for things to happen. He was a planner, a master of making destiny happen, and he was determined to make this prophecy come true. So, step one in Merlin's amazing plan involved a love story that was a little bit forbidden. King Uther, a strong but kind of impulsive leader, fell head over heels for Igraine, the beautiful wife of another dude. Let's just say their feelings were as strong as a lightning storm. But there was a problem: marriage vows, those pesky things. That's where Merlin, the ultimate wingman with some serious magic tricks, stepped in. Wink and a wave of his staff, Merlin created a little hocus-pocus, making things perfect for Uther and Igraine's. A secret meeting. Fast forward 9 months, and amidst the crashing waves of Cornwall, a baby boy entered the world with a mighty cry. This, my friends, was Arthur, the prophesied king. But hold on a sec. King Uther's reign was as chaotic as a stormy sea. War raged across the land, and Britain was about to fall apart. Merlin, ever the strategist, knew a newborn king wouldn't last a minute in all that mess. So, with a heavy heart but a clear head, he whisked Arthur away, a tiny babe wrapped in destiny. Arthur would be raised in secret, far from war and greedy nobles. But Merlin, the ever-present puppet master, don't worry, it's a good thing, wouldn't let Arthur's path to greatness be forgotten. He'd make sure the young prince's journey to becoming the legendary king stayed on track. That's just the beginning of our epic tale, folks. A prophecy, whispered. A king born with a touch of magic and a future ruler hidden away, waiting for his moment to rise and claim his birthright. But where was Arthur taken? Who would raise him? What challenges awaited him before he could become the legendary king of Britain? Stick around, because this story is just getting started, and it's gonna be wilder than a dragon on a sugar rush. The Sword in the Stone. Buckle up, everyone, because we're heading back to the legendary land of Britain. Last time, we met a young Arthur, whisked away to safety by the magical Merlin. But destiny has a way of finding you, no matter where you hide. And for Arthur, destiny came in the form of a giant hunk of metal, a very special sword stuck in a very stubborn stone. Now, this wasn't your average garden gnome situation. This sword, called Excalibur, was legendary. It was rumored to be enchanted, powerful enough to cleave mountains and make even the wimpiest knight look like a total badass. But here's the kicker. Only the TRUE King of Britain could pull it from the stone. So, imagine the scene. A bunch of grown men, supposedly the toughest warriors in the land, all straining and grunting, trying to yank this sword free. And guess what? Nothing. Not a budge. Not even a wiggle. Have you ever tried to open a jar of pickles that seems determined to defy the laws of physics? This was basically the same situation, only with much higher stakes and less pickle juice. Then, along comes young Arthur, just a teenager thrust into this bizarre competition. Now, some might say he wasn't exactly qualified. He wasn't the biggest, the strongest, or the most experienced. But hey, sometimes destiny doesn't care about your resume. With a single, seemingly effortless pull, Arthur yanked Excalibur free. The stone groaned, the crowd gasped, and in that moment, everyone knew the true king had been revealed. But wait, does pulling a sword from a stone automatically make you king? Not quite. The people of Camelot, ever the practical bunch, needed convincing. Did Arthur have the leadership skills, the courage, the ability to tell the difference between a good roast chicken and a potentially poisoned one? These were all valid questions. But seeing Excalibur in Arthur's hands, the symbol of a true king, sparked something in the hearts of the people. They saw not just a young man, but a beacon of hope, a leader who could unite Britain and usher in a golden age. And so, with cheers that could shake the very foundations of the castle, Arthur was crowned king. Just like that, a scrawny teenager became a legendary ruler. This was just the beginning of Arthur's reign. What challenges would he face? Who would be his allies? And who would be his enemies? Would he live up to the legend of Excalibur? Stay tuned, brave adventurers, because the story of King Arthur is far from over.